Thank you, Randy. Back to the phone lines. We'll talk to Charles in Kansas City, Missouri. Hi, Charles.
Hello, Hank. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
All right. I had a question. I met with my pastor a few weeks ago, and we were talking about hell. And he had a theory where I guess they kind of teach it in the church that it could very well be at the center of the earth. And I know that the center of the earth is supposed to have like magma and kind of like be an inferno. So it kind of made sense. And the scriptures he was using, it was talking about when Jesus said that as he went into the belly, as Jonah was in the belly of the whale for 3 days, so will the Son of Man go into earth for 3 days. And that when the medium brought Samuel up, she said he ascended, like he was coming up from the earth. And I just want to know what your thoughts on that. Like, could the middle of the earth be the really location of hell?
Probably not. And there are those that hold that hell is presently located in the center of the earth. Some say it's the center of the sun. Some say it's a black hole somewhere in the outer regions of space. But the reality is that this is far from realistic, because on the basis of Scripture, we can say with certainty that hell, though a profound reality, is not yet a physical reality. What happens is if you die right now, you're absent from the body, present with the Lord if you're a believer, but if you're an unbeliever, you're absent from the body but in torment. And Jesus makes this crystal clear in Luke chapter 16 when he tells the story of a rich man and Lazarus. So while hell is not as yet a physical reality, it will be so when Jesus appears a second time. Remember what he said, "Do not be amazed at this. A time is coming when all who are in the graves will come out. Some will rise to live, and some will rise to be condemned." So somewhere in the new time-space continuum, hell will exist as a geographic and a graphic reality. In fact, it may even be that the new heavens and the new earth will have a hell that exists in a dimension that's as out of reach as the realm to which Christ is now transcended. But we can say one thing for certain, and that is the redeemed will never accidentally stray into its borders, because hell is not merely a physical location, but a relational dislocation. And relational dislocation will never be the lot of those who are redeemed. Bottom line, when hell becomes a graphic and a geographic reality, it will be after Jesus Christ returns a second time, according to the Scriptures.
Okay. Well, when you say they're in torment, doesn't that mean that they're in hell right now, though?
It's an earnest of hell or a foretaste of hell, because remember that when Jesus Christ returns, that's when everyone will be resurrected. So, for example, the rich man, his soul will return to a resurrected body. He will be judged, and then he will forever be separated from the goodness and grace of God. And yes, it will be physical, and therefore we can be assured that it has geographic dimensions. But again, whether this is somewhere in the universe or whether it's in another dimension, the Bible simply doesn't tell us, and therefore to speculate is just that, speculation.